At first glance, this looks like just another taxi service in Italy. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find a wild blueprint for the future. A future of mobility, finance, and yeah, even artificial intelligence. Today, we're going to peel back the layers on a company that is quietly reinventing how we all get around. Okay, let's start with something I know you've felt. Just take a look at your phone. It's probably a total graveyard of apps you used exactly once, right? You need a ride, you need food delivered, you need to make a reservation, and it's always the same annoying process. You got to find the app, download it, create another account, and then finally, you can do the thing you wanted to do in the first place.
But what if you could just skip all that hassle? Well, over in Italy, a company called 0253533.it is doing just that. Now, it looks like a plain old taxi website, but it's actually this really clever solution to that app fatigue we all feel. And trust me, it's hiding something way more complex and ambitious under the hood.
And their approach, it's just brilliantly simple. They've literally torn down every single one of those barriers. So instead of locking you into their own little app walled garden, they've made booking a taxi as easy as doing a quick Google search. Think about it. No downloads, no creating accounts, zero friction. You just get instant access.
But you know how it is, right? That kind of super smooth, simple experience on the front end usually means there's some serious complexity humming away in the background. And that's exactly what's happening here. This isn't just a website for, say, one city. Nope, it's the public face of a much, much bigger digital network.
So what are we really looking at here? Well, it's way more than just a website. It's what the industry calls a mobility as a service platform, or MaaS for short. Basically, just think of it like this. It's a single, unified transportation network that's designed to cover the entire country.
And when I say the entire country, I mean it. The scale here is just massive. We're talking everything from huge international airports like Malpensa in Milan and Fiumicino in Rome to the big city hubs, and it even stretches all the way out to those beautiful but kind of remote tourist spots like Lake Como or the coast of Sardinia.
Okay, so this brings up a huge question, right? How in the world does a simple website compete with the global ride-hailing giants? I mean, these guys have billion-dollar marketing budgets. The answer, it turns out, isn't about shouting louder. It's about being way, way smarter.
They've got this secret weapon, and it's hidden in a file that most people will never, ever see. It's called a sitemap. You can think of it like a super detailed map that they hand-deliver straight to search engines. It doesn't just say, hey, here are my pages. It says, here are my pages, and here's which ones are the most important, and here's exactly how they're all connected.
And this isn't just some boring list of links. Oh no. It is a strategic master plan. The sitemap gives a priority score to every single part of their network. The main web app, that's the brain of the operation, it gets the highest score. But right behind it, the airport pages. Why? Because they're targeting travelers who have an immediate, urgent need for a ride. This whole digital hierarchy is designed to make them pop up at the top of the search results at that exact moment a customer needs them. So here's where it all comes together. Picture this. A traveler lands, pulls out their phone, searches for a ride from the airport, and bam, 025353.it is the very first thing they see. One click, and their taxi is booked. The whole digital blueprint, all that clever back-end work, it all leads to this one, single, perfectly seamless moment.
All right, so what do we have so far? A super simple front end powered by a genius-level SEO strategy. I mean, that's impressive enough, right? But just when you think you've got this company figured out, the story takes a huge, surprising turn. We're about to dive into the world of high-tech finance.
Yeah, the innovation here doesn't just stop at how you book the ride. It goes all the way to how you pay for it. And honestly, this is where you start to see the company's real ambition. It's not just about moving people from point A to point B anymore, it's about moving value.
So yeah, of course you can pay with your credit card like normal, but they're also all in on decentralized finance. You can actually pay for your taxi ride with Bitcoin or Tether. And, this is the really big one, they've gone and created their very own digital asset, the ETAXI token. Now hold on, because this ETAXI token, it's not just some random crypto coin, and it's definitely not a marketing gimmick. You have to think of it as the central gear in a much bigger machine, a machine that's designed to literally fuel the future of the entire company.
So this token basically has two really important jobs. For you, the customer, it works like a loyalty program, getting you discounts and stuff. But for the company, it's a way to raise funds. Every single token that a customer holds is like a tiny investment in the company's huge long-term vision.
And here's how they tie it all together so cleverly. Let's say you book one of those airport transfers. You get 5% of what you paid back in ETAXI tokens. This creates this awesome feedback loop, right? By using this service, you are directly helping to fund its future, and you, the customer, get a little piece of the action. Literally, every mile you travel helps build the company.
So where is all this going? I mean, a seamless website, a nationwide network, a whole crypto token ecosystem? What's the point? Well, the final destination is something that sounds like it was pulled straight out of a sci-fi movie. This is the end game. The whole thing, every single layer we've talked about, from the clever sitemap right down to the crypto token, it's all been designed to pull off this one single, incredibly audacious goal: to become the first company to finance and launch a fleet of fully autonomous Tesla robotaxis in Italy.
And they're not just dreaming about it, they're on a clock. Right now, they're building out that network and the whole ETAXI ecosystem. The plan is to start actually buying the cars next year. And the target for the big debut? The 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina. I mean, can you imagine a bigger global stage to roll out your futuristic robotaxi fleet?
I mean, it is just wild when you stop and think about all the different layers here. Let's just recap. It all starts with a simple browser-based service that anyone can use. That's propped up by a hyper-local, super smart digital strategy. Then, you plug that into a deep integration with crypto, and the whole thing is designed to fuel this incredible vision for an autonomous, robotic future.
So, at the end of the day, this is so much more than just a taxi company, right? It's a fantastic case study in convergence. It's proof that you can take a totally traditional industry and completely reinvent it by mashing together brilliant digital strategy with the crazy high-tech worlds of crypto and AI.
And that really leaves us with one last big thought. We've just walked through how a taxi service is using a sitemap and its own cryptocurrency to fund a fleet of robotaxis. So if they can do that, who's next? What other everyday service that you use is maybe just one crazy idea away from becoming the next high-tech, decentralized powerhouse?